All right. Yeah, this was time I'm trying to shoot from the parlor. I'm not inside my room. I came outside to do this particular video to show you one or two things. I don't think I will have to waste much time because I want to cook, I want to eat. But anyway, I observed something from while I was trying to assist one or two persons getting admissions to come study in Malta. So I discovered there's been some kind of updates, like, or I'll say adjustment. And I don't know why I keep saying it. The undergraduates now ain't gonna get the big hits. I don't know why it's happening to those that are trying to pursue the undergraduate program. There's always limitation anyhow. But the thing is, I won't want to waste much time. A quick one, if you are a returning subscriber, I'll say a big thank you. And if you're new, seeing my face for the very first time, I'll say welcome to my channel. There's no need for long introduction anymore. I have a lot of videos I've done trying to tell you about myself, why I'm trying to do this video. But anyway, so why I'm doing this one is based on the title. You'll see from what I wrote about the title, that means it's something I want to share to you in case you're trying to pursue on a graduate program. So if this is the kind of videos you want to find out what it is, just please stick around and welcome to my channel. Okay, without wasting much time, I'll just go straight into it. A couple of weeks or a few days back or so, we're trying to support someone to gain admission to Global College, Malta, and one or two other schools particularly. But I discovered that things they've kind of changed. So I say it's part of policy adjustment. Everywhere they just want to make it difficult for. Is it African or Nigeria? Is it Nigeria? Is it because of the things Nigerians, Nigerian, or I don't understand. But if from the intro, if you have an SSC, let's say if you have a WAEC or SSC result, that is talking of your high school diploma in case you're not from Nigeria, and then you discover that your WAEC or your SSC was done way before 2018. If you're among those that have WAEC that is done way before 2018, you know, this Malta don't take IELTS. You can actually gain admission with your SSC result, but now it's like there's a bit of adjustment that's making it kind of tough. For Global College, Malta, it's not like I'm marketing them directly though. Like, yes, this is where I am. There's my school currently here in Malta now. So there is a lot of advantage trying to apply to Global College. Really, I think we did one kind of assignment in class, and we were talking about the possible reason why you might choose Global College over other schools. It's just trying to deliberate that in the school. But there's something that kind of I discovered, and while we were having that discussion, it's that really being a private college, the Global Colleges, and there's this influence one way or the other Global College has. I'm not trying to, not that I'm getting paid for it, but I feel Global College applications or students trying to come to Global College has this high rate of visa approval. But that's by the side. I don't want to go into big details. What I'm trying to do is Global College basically stuff. They made it known to us that the policy, if your WAEC is, your SSC is, then sorry, I'm mentioning WAEC because my people from Nigeria. But if your SSC, let's say your high school diploma is done way before 2018, you will need to back it up with something. You need to back it up with either you have, okay, for instance, a diploma or a 3 months or 6 months certificate. So the applicant couldn't be admitted because the SSC was way below, around 2012. So they were suggesting the person should go for maybe a 3 or 6 month program, degree, 3 or 6 month certificate in your country. If you do something like that, so add it up, so they will say, okay, yeah. I think this is trying to address the issue of what is called the issue of study gap. It's trying to address the issue of study gap. That's the main basic. We believe that the highest qualification you have is a high school diploma, and you've done that for over a long time. So what have you been doing? Now it's affecting people trying to do that. The way I try to look at Global Business School to has their own. The same thing reflects. Then this is when I realize not even only Global Business School, there's another school too that I also discovered that yes, STC, higher education too in Malta. Global Business is a new private, as a private college too, business school. They also said, based on the fact that SSC is way, back 2012 or something, the best way is, I will give you the options, what you should do in case your SSC is beyond or below 2018 upward. I'll tell you that later. And for STC, higher education, I will also tell you probably the way to go about it. But for now, let me just show you, particularly for STC, you see that, okay, first of all, let me go back to the home page and show you from their course, the courses they offer. Look at STC, for instance. Based on that situation, if for global college, let's talk about the solution right away. The best way to go about it is you either have a diploma to back it up, or you will have to basically choose a foundation program in any of the school that is offering that. And the two that I've seen that are giving that pathway, foundation program before, or this, what the foundation program pathway is more like a pre-university degree. I believe most of us understand what foundation program. You do what you had to do for 1 year or 9 months before you eventually start the main program, diploma or BSc. So for STC, let me show you. STC, you see, if you look at their courses, you look down here, you will see International Foundation Year Diploma under Computing Degree Pathway. If in case you want to go for computer science course, instead of jumping straight away into doing the business or diploma pathway of STC, just you go for the foundation, International Foundation year. Then let's say, for instance, your field is business. Look at business degree, foundation in business diploma. So you will not be able to go straight into the diploma in business year 1 or bachelor in business because of that your SSC that is way beyond 2018. So let's say, for instance, you want to go for this International Foundation. Okay, you see that what we have here is it's called Pre-University Foundation Diploma, MQF Level 4 in Malta. I think in UK rating it should be MQF Level 3. See the cost, 60 ECTS is just like a 1 year program, it's a 1 year academic, and the entry, let me quickly look at the entry requirement here. Okay, student must have successfully complete secondary school education in an appropriate range of subject and obtain O-level passes in at least Maths, English, and any other 2 subjects. So you see, for them to see any other 2, that means even with 4 grade, if you have 4 subjects passed in your high school diploma, that's a good one for you. Now let's look at the amount for international students. And I use Nigeria as a case study. You see here what we have. So if with Nigerian, 6,000 euro per year for, that means generally African student, international student, basically if it's 6,000 euro, except you are in the EU and Malta, that's when you pay the previous rate we see, which was, okay, let me show you again. Let's say your Malta or EU, you'll be paying 4,500. So you see that, well, the best way to go about it, talking on the solution now, is to just either you pick, email the school, tell the school you want to go through the International Foundation pathway, which is one way, or if you can do any certificate program in your home country for 6 months or 1 year, more like a diploma in your country, then you can choose any school of your choice. This is more like the new policy. For instance, let me say if I also want to look at Global Business School too, this Global Business School, I'm looking at their courses. You see masters in business and business. You know, it's a business school. Generally, there will be more of business courses generally. Okay, see BA, Bs and all, find out more. There's no need to go into long details here. It's similar to what I showed you from the STC, higher education. But what you see is that instead of you to go directly into this program in Global Business School, trying to look at business and management, instead of you to go straight into this one, the 3 full time and all this stuff, you write the school because your SSC, the school is, okay, you see, their fee is the same thing, €6,000. You write the school that you will go through that foundation pathway for a year before you eventually navigate through doing the business, the BSc study. So that's one way, like I mentioned, to go about it now. Then for Global College, the beauty actually about Global College is that if you look at Global College, look at the undergraduate courses. For instance, let's say we want to follow the same business management course. Okay, being both all the undergraduate generally is the same fee. Okay, let's say for instance now I want to look at the same business course in Global College. I'll quickly show you how much the fee is. You see the program fee here. See how much it takes for international students. Are we here? Okay, there, look at it. And they also have two section, like they have two class pattern you can go for. You can either go for the evening classes or the morning classes if you want as an international student. So look at 5,400 year one. So it's only in the first year where you get to pay all these additional fees. Then you're probably looking at 5,000 somewhere from year to 5,250, 5,250. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is Global College actually is one of the cheapest in terms of going for an undergraduate program, if you look at it. Now, the thing is, I don't think there is no foundational pathway for Global College. So all you just have to do is either you do that while you are in your country, just look for a 3 or 6 month course to add up to it, then you're good to go. That's one way to get into Global College. Apart from Global College too, MCAS also has a reasonable fee. MCAS has a reasonable fee. Like if I look at the studies, their full-time courses, it's always mentioned that if you check the full-time program, the international fee, let me go for business and national commerce. For instance, it's a diploma, the 2 years pathway. Here, the fees, where did they mention that fee? They mentioned that fee. Okay, when you download it, don't let me waste more time on it. I am very certain about that for MCAS too, because I've actually sent an email. I've been able to communicate with them on 1 or 2 things. I've gotten a reply from them. They are also within the range, just like Global College, 5,500 for undergraduate program. And now I'm particularly focusing on undergraduate here. If you're an international student, it has nothing to do. I mean, if you're going for a master program, rather, it has nothing to do with you because your master's already shows your year of graduations after your SSC. You went for BSc. You should be able to present your student copy transcript and their English proficiency letter when it comes to masters. But the thing here is affecting those that are going for an undergraduate program or a diploma program, and then you want to also use your SSC. And quick one, if your SSC is from 2018 to recent, 2018, 19, 20 to date, you will not have this issue. Basically, if you just discover that maybe one way or the other schools want to give you some conditions, even if you have your SSC being recent, just go for Global College. They will give you admissions, I'm sure of that one. So I think I should stop here for now. Thank you. I intend to make this video short, and I hope it's eventually not too long for you. Thank you. Until we meet again. Oh, before that, I would try to do a video about, and I'll show you videos about countries where you can go to study an undergraduate program, going for an undergraduate program. And if you're also trying to manage your fund, I think I should be able to mention the estimate. I should be able to mention the pictures to look at, the estimate. I'll mention the countries, and I'll tell you the condition of admission. And also, I'm trying to say, study on a low budget for undergraduate, study on a low budget for postgraduate or masters. Until then, thank you and bye for now.